to spend time in nature?
I have 2 dogs, and we love to go running and playing in the water at Beaver Brook Reservation, which straddles Belmont and Waltham.
Hello, woo! All right, and I think when Carrie's done, instead of a round of applause, it should just be a lot of wooing. We'll just woo her all the way back to the seat. Sound good? All right.
So this story starts in Southie, and I have a dog, obviously. We just talked about it, and I spend a lot of time up at M Street Park, where a lot of other dog owners walk their dogs. And I've been coming up there on a daily basis, and I started talking with this young man up there, and then we were going into the holiday seasons, and I usually have a holiday party. And so I said to the young man, hey, I'm having a holiday party, would you like to come? And he's like, okay, sure. So it comes to my holiday party, and we're, mingling and everything, and one by one, people start, walking themselves home, and he ends up staying. And the funny thing is that I really didn't know what Netflix and chill meant, but I do now. And yeah. So another funny thing is that was supposed to be, a one-time thing. But I don't know if you guys are dog people, but if you go up to the dog park, you're going to go at least once a day, and sometimes twice. So we saw each other quite a lot. And since it's Southie, he lived at O and 3rd, and I lived on N and 6th. And even the blizzards didn't seem to cool things off because we were just a few blocks apart. So this one-time thing ended up turning into going out for sushi and coming over and watching more movies. And then it was, my curtain rod fell down, can you please come over and fix it? And he's like, sure, I'll come over and fix that. And then it became, oh, my parents are coming over for dinner. Why don't you come over and meet my parents? And so I'm like, okay. And so the thing is we never really discussed age at all, except that first night when I asked him how old he was, and he said, well, I'm 29, but I'm almost going to be 30. And I'm like, which was really cool because at the time I was 50. I'm meeting the parents, and of course, even though we didn't talk about age, of course his mom had to go there. And so she's like, so, how old are you? And I said, yeah, we don't discuss age. And she's like, oh, so closer to mine. And I'm like, yeah, whatever. Yeah, because that sounded young. So we spent a lot of weekends going to his parents' house for the weekend, and his mom and I would go grocery shopping, and he would stay home with his dad, and I don't know what dad and sons did putzing around the yard, because when we got home, nothing seemed to have been done. But his mom thought it was awesome that her son finally met a friend that could sing along to all the 70s music at the grocery store. So she was really liking that. So we came home, and his dad had to go, I think his dad went to play hockey or whatever, so it's just the 3 of us. And his mom and I were into our first, if not second, bottle of wine, and he was drinking whiskey. And we were playing that, what's that game where you hold your phone up and you do this? The heads up, yeah. So he's holding up the phone, and the phrase that comes up is friends with benefits. And I'm not a shy person, so the whole night we were like screaming out answers and screaming out things. And so he's like, I see the friends with benefits, and I'm just like, totally go pale. And then flash, like you're getting really embarrassed, but it's almost a hot flash, and you flush back up. And he's like, come on, sudden she's like, it's what you two are!